Welcome to Newsline, where we bring you breaking updates shaping our world. 10 people have been found dead after a driver plowed into New Year's Eve revelers on the famous Bourbon Street in New Orleans. Mayor LaToya Cantrell has described the incident as a terrorist attack. Witnesses report seeing a white car speeding down the street, which was crowded with celebrating people. Cantrell stated that she has been in contact with the White House and is urging the public to stay away from the crime scene. According to eyewitness accounts reported by several media outlets, the driver also exited the car and began shooting. Police returned fire. However, there is no information on whether the driver has been apprehended. Unverified images show the car crashed on the street. At 6 a.m. on New Year's Day, Russian energy giant Gazprom halted the flow of natural gas to Europe through Ukraine. The shutdown follows the expiration of a 5-year agreement for Russian gas transit via Ukraine at the end of the year. Due to the Ukrainian side's repeated and explicit refusal to extend these agreements, Gazprom was deprived of the technical and legal ability to supply gas through Ukraine, Gazprom stated in an announcement. In December, both Russian President Vladimir Putin and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky confirmed that the transit of Russian gas through Ukraine to several EU countries would end as the agreement expired. French fighter jets have bombed IS positions in central Syria, according to Defense Minister Sébastien Lecornu. On the platform X, he stated that French forces continue to fight against terrorism in the Middle East. Sunday's attack marks France's first strike on Syrian soil since the regime of dictator Bashar al-Assad fell earlier in December. The regime's collapse has sparked concerns that the terrorist group IS may exploit the chaotic situation to reclaim territory in the region. The group has managed to survive in both Iraq and Syria, despite the collapse of the so-called caliphate it declared in 2014, which ended 5 years later. European stock markets advanced on New Year's Eve, while U.S. futures pointed to a positive opening on the final trading day of the year. London's FTSE 100 index, which started New Year's Eve slightly down, strengthened throughout the day to close 0.6% higher. Among the most traded stocks were telecom operator Vodafone, which rose 1.6%, and major bank Barclays, which gained 1.3%. On the losing side, software giant Sage fell 0.9%. Similarly, the Paris CAC 40 index turned from negative to positive, closing up 0.9%. Media giant Vivendi advanced by 2.4%, while consulting firm Capgemini gained 1.9%. Among other markets open on New Year's Eve, Madrid's IBEX index rose by 0.5%, and Amsterdam's AEX index increased by 0.8%. With less than an hour until the U.S. markets opened, futures indicated that the major indices would open 0.3 to 0.4% higher. Thank you for joining us on Newsline. Stay informed, stay empowered, and we will see you next time.